Well, I've come to Dena to deal with health issues dealing from, breast cancer to diabetes to, I can't even keep it all straight. Oh, sleep apnea. How can I forget that?
Right, and how are you sleeping lately?
Good. But I have to sleep with the machine.
Right.
So I'm trying to hope to get to a point where I don't need that anymore.
And you will. And that's where we're going to get you. So what I want to help you to understand is how easy things can be to kind of whip together and throw together. We're going to do some greens. We're going to do greens with leek, and I'm going to saute them up super easy and show you an easy, quick way to make greens. This is cilantro. Now, I know with your Cuban background and my Hispanic background that we love cilantro. So I'm trying to give you things that I know and feel that you will love, okay? Now, I know that you're not used to eating these greens. Do you even know what these greens are?
No.
Okay, so this is kale, and this is Swiss chard. And don't feel bad, most people don't. I had yesterday steak, grass-fed steak on the grill, okay, grass-fed, which you asked me about meat, because you're a meat eater.
I love meat.
Okay, you always want to alkalinize your meat. So how do we alkalinize instead of acidify our food? Greens, greens, and more greens. So if you add greens to everything you eat, that's a huge help, and that in turn helps you lose weight. Now, I just had a client here from New York who said to me, oh no, I hate onion, I hate leek. I said, believe me, by the time I'm done cooking it with seasonings and with greens, you will love it. So leek, you said, it's from the onion family. You're correct. Have you ever cooked with leek?
No, I didn't even know what they looked like.
Okay, but you've eaten them before, because you just told me.
Well, I'm sure I have.
Okay, they start to get thicker and harder as you go down. Now so I never liked raw onion or raw leek. I liked mine really cooked.
But not with butter.
With olive oil. And that's okay, we'll make it taste great, you'll see. So we're gonna mix some greens together. So you see these, we're gonna mix.
That's chard.
This is Swiss chard. Very good. So, and you don't need to spend a lot of time. You can rip off the bottom and then take a sharp knife. And here's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so you're gonna cut it like this. Don't make a big deal out of it. You can even rip it up. Okay, whatever works for you.
And all of this is going to go in the pan.
Yes.
Okay.
But first of all, we're making with olive oil. And I like first cold pressed, organic, extra virgin, dark bottle. Whole Foods makes a great one that I introduced you to. Okay, they make a couple different flavors and it's good and it's not a lot of money. Okay, now I bought you a little gift. One of my favorite seasonings.
Should I be excited?
From Bologna, Italy. Yes, you should be excited. It's the bomb. I mean, amazing.
All right,
it's my
I need
favorite.
to smell everything you give me because
But
everything is...
more than that, you're going to taste it, and you're going to taste it just right after I make the leek.
Okay, this does not smell attractive, but that's just, I thought I'd share that with you.
Okay.
Here.
Don't be negative. You're going to love it.
I'm not going to be negative. I'm just being honest.
How could a seasoning smell attractive? We're not putting that in yet. That's a condiment. That's cilantro.
You said all the greens are being cooked.
Not this green. That's fresh. That goes on top. I want you to taste this. Just leek by itself. Just, careful. Just leek by itself.
Good.
Good?
Yeah, really good.
Shocker, good.
And you put this on here or you did not?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Now we can even add in this, by the way, you can even add, this has already been washed. I don't want to confuse you, but look at this. I'm adding a little bit of broccoli to that, okay? This is like rapini broccoli, right? So I'm even adding some of that in there. You could have fun. Be creative and have fun. So now, here's the kale. Now get the spoon, get the wooden spoon. I want you to stir.
You're not adding any more olive oil or no. I'm asking.
I want you to stir it up and put some love in it. That's what we're adding to it, love.
Okay.
Put some love in there.
It smells really good.
It is really good.
This is what you need to have cooking when I come here and not the other things that don't smell good.
Okay, yes ma'am.
Thank you.
She's so far my biggest pain in the ass client I've ever had. Shh, don't tell her.
The visuals, right, like all the health stuff is just not visually attractive. I've told you that.
She needs it to be visually attractive. She needs it to smell good.
Right.
She needs it to taste good.
Well, that most important.
Let's stop cooking because we don't want to kill it.
Okay.
We don't want to murder the greens, right?
Right.
So we're gonna stop.
Now, let's be honest that we're starting with pasta that I went grocery shopping with you that I did not want to buy.
No, you didn't want to buy the pasta
Because it's brown. And
right. So what I'm doing, pasta that's brown rice pasta is a little tougher to cook. It takes a little longer to cook, right?
but it looked really bad in the bag.
Now that's plain, so that's plain. So do not judge it. Don't judge it.
Do not judge by the color.
Well, don't judge by the plainness.
And
right?
the taste
right
is...
this moment it's plain. No wheat, no gluten. What does no wheat, no gluten mean? Tell me what it means.
That I'm going to suffer more in my life.
No
because I
wheat,
am
no
not gluten. You know how some people have an allergy to gluten? I do not.
Okay, but everybody does. I got to tell you, no one. It makes everyone fat. No one can digest or assimilate gluten. Gluten's only been around for about the last 40, 50 years. It's glue that gunks up everything, the sinuses, the gut, everything. Causes you, that's why you're snoring to death and you have sleep apnea. It's all about inflammation.
Okay.
Gluten, wheat and gluten, and dairy. Poor quality animal fats don't help either. I'll cut up some fresh basil. We're gonna make this pasta in 2 different ways.
And this is all healthy in an attempt to cover the taste of...
It's not an attempt to cover the taste. What it is, it just accentuates the taste. We're gonna put some capers. You can put, I
love capers.
Do you like these, sun-dried tomatoes?
Yes.
Estelle, let's talk about what we're grateful for. What are we grateful for? We're grateful for this delicious pasta and these delicious greens. You just tasted the greens and you like them. All right, we're gonna do 2 different kinds. We're doing one with tomato. Okay, hold on. We're doing one with greens. Now, sit down, because you always wanna sit to eat your food. And chew. And you always wanna make it look beautiful.
Or another option is to simply have this, the greens, by yourself, like it by itself.
Absolutely, or you can have it with the steak you just talked about. So now I'm gonna make you a different one. I'm gonna make it with capers. Okay.
This is good. Thank God.
God bless America.
Otherwise I'd have to leave.
She'd have to run. She'd have to run out of here. Okay, hold on.
Okay, I have to take notes.
Don't take notes yet.
No, but the whole gluten wheat
And by the way, this
thing-
is all in my cookbook, which is on the website.
I know, but it's like when you do it, you make it look easier. The cookbook is great, but when you do it, I'm like, okay, that's not as difficult as I thought. Okay, wait, I missed this because I was enjoying this.
Well, enjoy that, and I'm going to go
You
over
put the
this.
tomatoes, just tomatoes, parsley?
Basil, because what goes with pasta? Not cilantro.
Right.
For the most part, right? But it's like mix and matching. It's like clothing.
So you like to mix...
Estelle, it's like fashion. Food is like fashion.
Things,
certain things go together, right?
I'm
and
still
certain
wearing things
don't.
from the 70s, so I'm not the person that
Yeah,
asks
but you
about
mix.
clothes.
But you mix and match. You mix old things with new things. You mix inexpensive things with expensive things, right? Get a shot of that.
That is good.
Here you go. Here's napkins.
Okay, so this, fabulous. This
She said fabulous.
I prefer, I mean,
Now
I could have...
this is coming from a woman who lives
Who's
on
inflamed.
McDonald's and Diet Coke.